Okay, we had a beautiful angel crossover last night, Griffin. So her name is Evelyn Ferraro, Italian. Evelyn Ferraro, Lois Cobfeld's mom. You went to school with her kids, Kevin and Greg. You know Lois. So Cindy was there, your Aunt Cindy, your pseudo aunt, was there when she passed. And Cindy asks, did she pass comfortably? She had cancer. And was there any significance to the time and day that she passed? She passed last night.
Yes, for the last question, there was significance.
Okay.
So it does correlate to another number or date.
Okay.
And I feel like she was almost waiting.
Okay.
Now, you ask about pain. She did feel pain. She didn't like her body. Felt like a tight box.
Okay.
Tight box. Like, okay.
Right.
She's not in the room with us, but she is chatting it up. So hearing her voice, she sounds like she's doing really well with the transition, like gained so much more energy and yada da 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 now that she's out of her body.
Okay. I know, please look, I know you'll be looking after your daughter. I know she struggled with this. And boy, did you go fast, lady. They just told you, what, a week or two ago you had cancer and you're gone. You didn't mess around. She was 87 years old, so you had a long life.
I heard she had big cancer, too.
Pancreatic, and it went everywhere. She was riddled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Big time.
Because her whole body felt tight.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Griffin, God bless you. And I think I was shocked to find out that your daughter, being Catholic too, I believe, Italian, and her husband are very interested in talking to mediums. So I'm sure they'll be talking to you.
Yay!
Yeah, I was shocked. Yeah, but pleasantly. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm probably not. I'm Southern and I mess up all names, but we know who we're talking to. Okay, her grandmother, Sarah, Saitzyk. Saitzyk.
S-A-I-T.
She was a little more shy in coming last time. I don't know if she came all the way or we heard her voice, but Sarah, Saitzyk.
What do we want to know from Sarah?
How are you? And your granddaughter says hi. She misses you terribly. Are you around? Do you check on her?
Griffin's trying to convince Sarah to get closer into the room that we don't bite.
Right.
As if maybe he does. I don't.
Right.
Unless it's necessary.
Right.
She is a little bit harder to hear.
Yeah.
Very sweet and kind. Give me a direct question again so I can engage her.
Okay.
One more time.
Sarah, do you check on your granddaughter? She misses you very much. Last time you said that there was some jewelry, if I remember correctly, that you had left to somebody that you were hoping it would make its way down to your granddaughter.
Okay, good. That was similar. That it would go to her.
Right.
So she's saying yes, that she comes and says hello. She's not a big communicator. You know, she's not going to just pop into the room and be like, hi,
right.
I've made it across and all is well. I love you.
Right.
She's much more calm. You know, she feels like one of those gentle breezes in the room where you just go, that's different. You know, what was that?
Right.
So,
right.
But she does hope that the jewelry makes it down. Because she shows me that she didn't have much to offer. She didn't have much to do or to give. So this is important. It's something she's pleased with, yes.
Good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Aw. Good. Okay, I'll get that message to your granddaughter. She thinks of you often, I'm sure you know. Yeah. Okay. Maria Tello. She says, Jamie, oh my God, I thought you were looking for a new person. I'm so happy you have Jamie. Because I asked, I'm going to be talking to Griffin through Jamie. Okay, so My mommy just passed. Can you ask her if she has anything left unsaid to me? My nickname is Luna.
Oh.
Yeah, my nickname is Luna, so I said, what's your mother's full name? She said Maria Teresa Rodriguez. Maria Teresa Rodriguez. Beautiful name.
No trouble getting a hold of her.
Okay. You have anything left unsaid to your daughter, Luna?
No, your mother is very proud to have had the strength and the timing to be able to tell you everything that she's wanted to share.
Okay, good.
So she's very open about it, doesn't have regrets. God, this woman can talk fast and talk a lot. So, and it's fun. Her whole body talks when she talks.
Oh, how fun!
We're really gonna get into this topic. Like there's movement all around her when she's talking.
Like finally, I needed to talk. About time y'all called me. I've been waiting.
And she's to sum up everything she's saying. Okay, it's not verbatim this time. She's going to be around you all the time, Luna. It looks like she's going to be your number one cheerleader. She's going to push you. She's going to give you signs when everything is going extremely well. When you feel an absence of her in your life, it is because she can't find a way to cheerlead you on, that this is a decision that you have to make kind of on your own. So please don't think that she's left you in a hard time. It is most likely she stepped back so that you wouldn't use her as a crutch or she wouldn't be enabling you to rely on her to make a decision. So in those times, really hunker down and get logical, look at pros and cons and get that together. Work it out for yourself, because most likely right on the other side of that, there she's standing and you'll have that close sense of feeling her again. And for some reason, Luna, there are too many, there's going to be too many loves in your life.
Oh, God. She's going to love that.
I know. Did that sound like a problem?
Yeah, is that a problem? Luna,
The
that
way
does
she
not sound
presented
like a
it
problem,
did, but
right?
when we really look at it,
Yeah? Okay, I'll get that message to her. Take care of yourself. I know she loves you because she asked the question in front of everybody. Okay. Okay. Kathy Paulsa Parker, which is my great friend Cindy's sister. Marsh, try to drop my old friend's name, Michelle Apple. And her mom's name is Patricia Apple. Love you, Kathy. So, Michelle Apple and Patricia Apple, how are y'all?
Griffen says, I've got them. Okay. Where are they? They're on the wrong end. So they're with you, Marshawn.
Okay. They're in here?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I have the chills.
My face hurts from smiling. Okay. Nothing but good trouble is what they are.
Have they crossed over?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
They helped each other cross over.
Okay. I have no idea how they passed or how long they've been gone, or I've never talked to her about them, so I don't know.
Mm-mm. They helped each other cross, but it wasn't at the same time.
Okay.
But they have very bright personalities.
Okay.
Michelle is more teasing and mischievous in a way, like a little spunky.
Right.
And the mother is more calm, but loves to be in the center of attention, like just to be included. So
Love
to be included like this is wonderful. And they like to be on the admin side, so sitting over there with you to help you make the decisions and see how that's going to look and go, because maybe they could be on the Griff's gift team as they're talking.
I like it.
About this.
Hey, I always say the more the merrier.
Griffin says, yeah, I can manage a team of women.
Right?
Good luck.
So
I don't
are they
see them
doing
needing
well?
anything. Yeah, they don't need anything. They're saying hello.
Good.
to Kathy. They acknowledge her. They've seen her. They've communicated. Everything looks good. There's no warning signs from any health, car, home, relationship, nothing like that. Things seems to be
Good.
kind of pushing along.
Good. Good. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, apples. I mean, you can stick around, help me on the admin side. Okay. I have the chills, so I know they're here. Oh my God, it got so cold in here. Okay. In a warm kind of way, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm in a human body.
So crazy.
Right? Okay. Brenda, Perman, Espinoza. Does Bobby Bell have a message for Karen and I? We miss him terribly. Ask Lavana, Lavana Leggett, Leggit, Lavana Leggett, or Leggett, if my mom's upcoming surgery will cure her horrible sores. She is in constant pain. Thank you. So, does Bobby Bell have a message for Karen and I? For Karen and Brenda Espinoza. Bobby Bell. Where are you, Bobby Bell?
God, isn't that a fantastic name?
Right? Love it.
Hey, my name is Bobby Bell.
I know. There's a few names that people have given us that I'll never forget. And I was like, those are great names. Bobby Bell is one of them.
Major messages.
Or just any messages.
I'm hearing a big hello.
Hello.
But I'm asking for more specific details, but I'm not getting much.
Okay.
Because as soon as the question about the surgery and the cancer from Levon or Vaughn or whatever.
No cancer that I know of. Just
sores.
Sores. Cure
Was the word.
Yeah, will it
Thank you.
cure her horrible sores? She's in constant pain. That's from Lavana. Ask Lavana Leggett if my mom's upcoming surgery will cure her horrible sores. She's in constant.
Love her.
No.
She is responding that the surgery is going to go well. It is going to cure the sores. There's going to be some different kinds of pain as her body is healing. It looks like an autoimmune issue.
Okay.
Not being able to regulate some inflammation in the body. So there's going to be needing, her body is going to need some vitamin supplements, very organic food diet.
Okay.
Where food is healing the inflammation, not more medicine. Her body cannot do more medicine. It is actually contradictory than helping.
Okay.
But I still can't get Bobby saying anything else but hello.
Okay, good. It sounds like they miss you, so hi. Okay. Let's see. Denise Brandolino. She's beautiful, my God. She was a mom of a kid that played with Dylan on softball. She says she has no questions. She's just so happy that I can connect with Griff, but she lost the love of her life at 18. She doesn't say his name, so no questions. Oh well. Hi, love of life, if you're watching. She's a beauty.
Really, really wonderful.
She's a beauty. Okay. Kim Hamby Peace. Okay. Marshawn and Jamie. Are there any messages for my niece Ashley Ray and nephew Bo from their daddy, Rocky Betaglia? Battaglia. Betaglia. They really need and miss him right now. He passed away in 2005, I believe. Thank you both. It means more than you could possibly know. Okay, so the messages are for his kids, Ashley Ray and Bo, from their daddy, Rocky. What a great name. Rocky Betaglia. Any messages for your kiddos?
It is another spectacular name. So this is the sister reaching out?
Well, it sounds like she's an aunt. I don't know if she's a sister, but yeah. Kim, she's a doll.
Just
She's
about to
always
say
trying to
that.
help.
Not in those terms, but oh my God, Rocky has this like affectionate and love for her and the role that she is playing for the kids.
I think Kim tries to help
huge.
everybody. She asks questions for everybody all the time. I love it.
That's really, really sweet.
Right? I
And
think so
Rocky
too.
really appreciates it. For the kids, he's acknowledging that he's around during sleep time, but he's not doing a lot of signs that he's present.
Okay.
He's super, what's this word? Trying to figure out balance with giving a sign and having the kids go through the whole death process again or being separated.
Right.
So he likes to stick with really positive reinforcement
Right.
situations. And
He doesn't want to scare them.
yeah, yes. For the daughter, I think you said the name was Ashley,
Right.
something.
Ashley Ray.
Love that.
Me too.
Ashley is extremely sensitive in the heart. She has a lot of tender emotions.
Okay.
She can also be extremely creative when she needs to be, so her imagination can blossom and really counsel her. Rocky, the dad, uses that. When she daydreams and goes into very creative mode, he helps her with that and gives her ideas. So she'll have a lot of, I don't know why, I know, I just know.
Right.
I just thought of that. I just dreamed it up. That's dad coming through and doing that for her because he sees the benefit of it for her.
Right.
The son is very different. He's not that way.
Bo. Yeah.
He's going more introvert these days.
Hmm.
Quiet within, which Rocky says he's not a true introvert. So he's kind of concerned about the inner counseling that he's doing and staying quiet. So he's pushing gaming. Gaming. Okay. Just make sure I heard it right. I'm like telling my kids not to play as many games, and here's Rocky like going, no, this is actually helping.
I agree with you, but I did have a therapist tell me it puts you in meditation state.
Huh. That's similar to what he's saying.
Right.
Yeah, I doesn't put me in a meditative state. I get angry at them because I can't win.
Right, right.
So Rocky's pushing that kind of playing, whether it's solo or with somebody,
Right.
because it gets him thinking in advance and problem solving. And so when it comes time for him to come out and be himself, he has those skills because he's built them through video gaming.
Wow. Okay, so any other messages? Of course, you love your kids. You want to tell them you love them, or?
He says, I do. I love you. I love you both. I love you, Kim.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Rocky. Thank you. Okay. This is from. I saw your post about questions. I am devastated right now. My husband kissed me goodbye and said he loved me Friday morning and came home 5 hours later and told me he was filing for divorce. I want Bama, Bamma, so bad right now. I don't know what to do. She was my grandmother. That was like a mother to me. If you have time and she has any advice for me, I would appreciate it. Her name is Mildred Coleman. Thank you.
Don't even need her name. Bama
Okay.
is it.
Okay. Bama, what can we tell? She needs you right now. So what do you want to tell her, honey? We got to tell her something.
Bama's got some big energy. Oh, my hair is standing on edge over here.
Right.
She's standing behind me. I'll
Right.
just scoot over and share the camera for a second.
Right.
God. She's talking to her granddaughter. She said, I love you, and everything is going to be okay. She says, I want you to know how much your husband is hurting. He doesn't want to do anything that is going to tear you apart. And so when you are not in front of him, he is doing his own beating up of his own self about what he feels he is doing to you. But she says, God, this woman talks. She says, I'm going to tell you that you are the only one who is beating yourself up and making this worse. And she said, honey, you don't want your husband if your husband can't love you the way that you need it. And she says, and that's the sad truth. And we are going to sit down and grieve over the loss of that love. But we're not going
Amen,
to grieve.
Bama. I've been there.
But she says we're not going to grieve over him because he's doing his best and he's making the best choices for himself.
Right.
But we will grieve over this love.
As a human, Bama, it's hard to not feel shame like you're a loser or you failed, you know? She didn't fail.
She said, "You are right." She says, "My honey did not fail whatsoever." But she said her husband found out he needed something different, and he is hurting himself deeply by choosing to leave.
Right, Bama, you can talk to my mom's in the room, Mary Ann, that's my mom. You guys meet each other. I remember when I was going through that several times in my life, and I'd been with the same man since I was a kid. My mom said, gosh, you know, we grew up in the country, and my mom said, I wish I would have shown you kids that more than half the world lives this way, and you wouldn't feel so crazy or like something's wrong with you or you failed, you know, because you didn't. You know, and we've talked, and maybe Candy can go back on some of the readings where Griffen and my mom have talked about. We really, as sad as it is, it's very hard to be with one person your entire life. We may not be designed that way, even though we've been told from previous generations that that's the way we were designed. And that would heal so many people to know that you're not a failure in any way. And it doesn't mean the person doesn't love you. It's just bigger than that, you know?
Bama agrees.
And she just has to grieve it, right, Bama? She has to grieve it. And she has to take care of herself, and God bless her. I mean, it pains me to read that because I've been there. I know. That hurts so bad. But she sure loves you if she's asking for you for advice. So thank you. Anything else to say? I'll tell her you love her for sure.
I love you, I love you, I love you. And she says, hold your head up high. You are beautiful and you are perfect. And admit to yourself that you love your husband so much you will let him make his own choices.
That's right.
Let that man make his own choices.
That's right.
And you hold your head up because it's no reflection of who you are.
Not at all. Oh my goodness, that's all. That's the best advice, everyone. Bama, that's advice for everyone going through that. It's no reflection on you. None. You could be perfect in every way and he still make that same decision. Right?
She said yes.
Okay. Thank you, Bama. You helped so many people besides you today. I'm going to put that on the blog because there's so many people that need to hear that today, I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay. We love you. Thanks for coming by.